my people. Welcome back to yet another episode of the Rated 18 podcast. I know you guys missed me. I know you guys are hungry for me. You guys are waiting to drink in this episode. Buckle your seats, guys, because today, the matter go long. The talk go long. Today, a lot of people are going to be dragging me because this topic is going to be making a lot of people uncomfortable. I'm still your girl, King Chick, aka Big Baby, your host for the Rated 18 podcast. And the topic for today is men love sex, women love money. This topic choke. And I've had this conversation with my friend several times. We even had like a discussion about it. We had a very serious discussion about it. Why do men love sex and why do women love money? So it's like a two sides of a coin, heads and tails, Why do men love sex and why do women want money? So that's what we're going to be discussing today. Men love sex, women love money. Why do men love sex? Why do women love money? Is it like a give and take scenario? I give you sex, you give me money. It's kind of like the hookup kind of thing. Like, is it a prostitution thing if a woman is asking for money after a guy has had sex with her? Are women selling their bodies? Men like to throw these kind of questions about so she's asking for money after I had sex with her. Is it hookup? Are you a prostitute? I know they try to shame women all the time. So we want to know today. I'm going to be having this discussion today. Is it a give or take scenario? Are men like using that word to shame women to cover their desire for women's bodies? Because take it or leave it, men actually, they focus on good looks. They focus on a woman's good looks more than women. Women are more focused on money and men are more focused on sex. Okay, let me paint a scenario for you guys now. A man sees a very beautiful lady, well shaped, well curved, God bless Africa kind of lady and everything. The first thing that comes to his mind when he sees that lady is not, is she intelligent? Is not, is she hardworking? Is not, does she have a job? Is not, is she homely? The first thing that comes to a man's mind when he sees a lady like that is what? Sex. There's no doubt about it. There's no debate about it. That is the first thing that comes to a man's mind. When you see a girl like me, okay, the first thing that comes to a man's mind, I've had to live with it. I've had to accept it. The first thing that comes to a man's mind when he sees a beautiful girl is sex. There's nothing to talk. There's nothing to argue there. It is sex. That's the first thing. Women are like objects. Women have been sexualized by men. Women are the objects of men's desires, okay? Men sexualize women a lot. I think it's how they're wired. I think it's how that's how they're created. It's in their hormones. It's in their DNA. So there's really nothing we can say about that. But this is the Rated 18 podcast show. And I am giving you guys the details. I'm giving you guys the real, what people are afraid to talk about, okay? So women are more concerned about money. Okay, there's this a study, ran a research, they did some research and then they found out that more women are more interested in money than men. When it comes to relationships, when a woman meets a man, she's more concerned about how much money does the man have. Or how much money does he have? Does he have a stable income? Does he have a stable job? But men are more about her looks. It is rare for you to see a guy that approaches a girl that is not good looking. It is rare for you to see a guy that approaches a girl that is not fine, that at least does not even have something on her. And that is in the physical sense. So men are more physical. Like most people say, like men walk with their eyes. What they see is what attracts them to a woman. And then women actually want to know what you have in your pocket. Women don't care about good looks. They don't care whether you're handsome. That's what we can say to a popular actress that got married to a man that is way older than her and is not even looking good. Okay? Because of the money. Women are more concerned about financial stability, okay, than men. Also, the research also, showed that more wealthier men are more attracted to a woman's good looks and women that are slender. So they even have a type. Men even have a type, especially when they are wealthy. So women are inclined to men's money and men are inclined to women's bodies. So when I see men saying things like, oh, nah, shower, she's an shower, so you're into hookup because you're asking for sex. Women, if you are with a man that is not giving you money, women, listen to me. If you are with a man that is not giving you money but is having sex with you on a daily basis or on a monthly basis or anyhow basis, that man is using you. In fact, you are a fool. That man is using you. Yeah, you can call me all sorts of names. I know some of you will drag me. I know some of you will call me all sorts of names. But that is the truth. That is the truth. That is the truth. That is the truth, guys. This man is with you because of your body. Cut that shit. It's not about because you are calm or you're homely or you're this or that. That man is with you. He's having sex with you. My dear, collect your money. Don't sleep. Collect your money. Men are attracted to women because of their bodies. Then what is your gain? Because you're definitely not attracted to a man's good looks. You are not attracted to a man's good, like, it's very rare, like very few % of women are attracted to a man because of his good looks. Most women, when they meet a man, the first thing they're looking out for is, does this guy have money? And then men don't even help, because you see men, the same way women do a lot of things to enhance their bodies to, be attractive to a man, is the same way men try to like make so much money, drive the latest cars, wear the latest Nikes, look expensive to entice a woman. So even in their mind, they already know that these are the things that entice a woman. Same thing with a woman. She already knows that her body looking good, looking sexy is what entices a man. So why are we arguing? We have to be honest with ourselves, guys. The hypocrisy is too much. When a man says, you are coming to me because of my money. Guy, why are you coming to me? Is it not because of my body? Let's do this thing quietly. Now, why are we making noise? Let's do this thing quietly. Nobody has to talk. Nobody has to quarrel. Nobody has to drag anybody. You get what you want. Life is give and take. Everybody has to be satisfied. So if I'm giving you a sexy body, some men spend a lot of money keeping themselves clean, beautiful, sexy and attractive for a man. And you as a man feels that you don't need to give that woman your money. You are just capping. You are capping, guy. You are capping. Because a woman cannot follow. Like there's a man that says, she loves me. She's not after my money. That's a lie. Oh, he loves me. It's not because of my beauty. It's not because of that is a lie. That is a lie. She's after your money. You can call her any sort of name you want. But why is there no name for men that chase after women? Why is there no name for a man that sleeps with several women? Why is there no name for a man that runs after a woman, that follows a woman for her body? Okay, do we call men that go after women for being, so educated, so posh, has a good job? Do we call them gold diggers? No, it's only when women are after money. Women are like, okay, she likes this guy. Okay, this guy has money. Cool, let's hit it. And then people start calling her gold digger, start calling her all sorts of names. But why are, like, a man that goes after a woman that has a sexy body is always cheered and hailed by the society? There is no two ways about it, guys. There is no two ways about it. You give your body and you collect money. If like some people try to paint it in such a way that, okay, they are calling it relationship. Yes, a relationship, but it's still transactional. It is still transactional because the man is there for a reason. Everybody has a reason for doing everything they want. Yeah, love is still a factor in that relationship, but then you people are there. You people know why you are there. You people know why you are there. Yeah, this does not go to say that there are no relationships that, people don't like have relationships with people that don't have money. For example, there are some men that are in relationships with women that do not have, a fine body. They're not beautiful. They're not sexy or anything. And there are some women that are in relationships with men that do not have money. But I put it to you that man is in that relationship with that man because he does not have money. Because he does not have money. Men like to prove a point. Men like to show off. When a man is wealthy, he likes to show that he can go for that thing that every man wants. A man loves to be with a woman that every man wants, and that is the woman that is good looking. That is the woman that is sexy. The talk of the town. The girl with the curviest BBL, the girl with the curviest big butt, the girl with the biggest boobs, the girl with the sexiest waist. Okay, men like to show, that's a flex for men when they are with these women. So a man might marry a woman that is not that kind of woman because maybe they've been in a relationship for long, or they just don't want to disappoint the girl. They've been in a relationship for long, or maybe they just feel okay, this is what is suited to their marital needs. But that guy will definitely cheat on his wife with a woman that everybody wants because that boosts his ego. That's like a flex for guys. Also for women, women want to be with men that have money. That's a flex. If your guy has money, your guy is buying you the latest thing. It is a flex. Having a man that provides for you, having a man that spoils you, it is a flex. So if you're giving a man your body, your in fact, you won't even see girls that are looking like that. You won't see girls. You can't catch them tripping. You can't catch these girls tripping. You can't catch a girl that is, a classic girl, well taken care of, and leave out that prostitution tag. It's not prostitution. That's how it works. That's how the world works. That is how the world works. They will call it dating. After 3 months, the dating has finished. And during the period of that 3 months, we see a lot of transactions going on. Oga, what is that one called? What is it called? You use dating to cover it up and call the ones that are not dating Olosho and Ashawo. There is no difference between you and them. We are Ashawo. Everybody be Ashawo. Now all of us be Ashawo. As long as you're interested in big yash, as long as you're interested in money, all of us be Ashawo. Because you are looking for something from the person and the person is also looking for something from you. That is transactional. Life is transactional. Nothing is free, okay? Nothing is free. Even women that have money still want men that have money. Money and more money. Money and more money. Even women that have more money, they don't even really care about a man's looks. They are looking for a man that has money, except maybe some of them that just want to pick on younger men and all that. Also, I realized that with age, as people age, they tend to care less about looks. That's why I see what most of these wealthy men, they tend to care less about looks as they age. As they age, that's what the study shows. They tend to care less about looks. That's the men. But women, at any age, they care about money. So women, I think women love money more than men even love sex. But to men, sex is everything. Sex is a man's food. Sex is a man's food. So I think women can even survive. Women can survive on their own. But to men, sex is like food for them. Men love sex more than women love money. That's my opinion. What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know what you think. Do men love sex more than women love money? Because even some men say that sex is a man's food. A man cannot do without sex. Although I think there are some men that can go on without sex. But they say there are some men that cannot go on without sex. The world, sex is a man's food. A man cannot do without sex and all that. But then you want to have it free. You say sex is your food. Is there any way you go and you are eating food for free? Is there any place that you go that you're eating food for free? So if sex is your food, you got to pay for it. You got to pay for the upkeep of the. If you're having sex with a girl on a regular, you have to pay for her upkeep. You have to take care of her. And that in itself is transactional. Okay? So I can say that men gain more from sex than women. Yeah, we know there's the orgasm part, there's orgasm. Yeah, woman gets orgasm. But men gain more. For example, if a man is having sex with a woman that, that has power, a powerful woman, or a sexy girl, a sexy young girl, a girl that is trending, the hottest girl in town, that man, that immediately boosts his ego. That immediately boosts his confidence. That immediately boosts his validation. His guys will be cheering him hey guy, you do, you try and all that. That will boost his confidence. But at the end of the day, if the girl is not getting money from that guy, what do you think is her gain? Because definitely he's going to tell. He's going to make everybody know that he has had this girl. Even if he's not making everybody know, his close circle will definitely know. When it comes to women like that, women that are very trendy and very popular, most men even have to bet. They bet with their friends. Oh, I'm going to have this girl because, see, let me tell you, women, you don't know your worth. A woman's is what gives a man validation. Is what gives a man confidence. Women are so important to men sexually. So then why do you feel like they don't need your money? It's not easy to be a woman that every man wants. Okay, so if she wants money in return, she's not a gold digger. I know some women overdo it. They take and take and take and keep taking. But then I feel it is worth it. If her worth your validation, if her is your food. Like they say, sex is a man's food. A man cannot do without sex. Oh, this and that, blah blah blah. I think that is worth it. Yeah, let's make it a give and take situation. You give sex, I give sex, you give money. Yes, that's it. Also, this thing also stems from the objectification of women. Women are seen as objects of men's desire, you know, objects of their pleasure. Like, you're made for a man's pleasure. Even in marriage, even in the concept of marriage, it's still the same thing. Don't deny your husband your body. Don't deny your husband your this. It all boils down to a woman's body. Women are being objectified. Women are being sexualized. At least it's worth the trouble if money is coming in from all of this, because men gain more from sex. You can argue all you want, but men gain more from sex. A man is having an orgasm, he's also having a boost in his ego that he has smashed this girl. A girl will only get an orgasm. I think money should cover up for the other part of what she's not gaining, so that will make it a fair playground. Like, I would even personally advise every girl out there to eat a guy's money. Yes, chop his money, because there are a lot of guys out there that will come under the guise of relationship just to have sex with you. Yes, they will lie to you, have sex with you, and leave. What then do we call those guys? Because if a girl is just after your money and she wants to eat your money, she's called a gold digger. So there are guys that are diggers. Yes, they just want to dig your and run. They just want to eat your and run. They are called diggers. Yes, if a guy comes to you, collect your money. I don't know why men complain about it. It's a give and take situation. In a country like Nigeria, where, okay, there's still lots of female oppression. It's not like maybe America, where there's equality and all the feminism and everything. There's the female oppression. Most of the time, yes, you need a man to survive. In a country like Nigeria, where most of the time, most jobs are still offered to men more than women, why then do men complain in Nigeria? Oh, girls are girls are after money and all that and this and that. When you are just after, most men are not honest enough to just say, okay, I just want us to have sex. Okay, nothing more. They are not honest. A lot of people are not honest. So then why do you have to be the one to always be the fool? Because I feel any woman that allows a man to use her in that way, because if someone lies to you, even if you enjoyed the sex, and the person enjoyed the sex, and the person leaves you, the person has cheated on you because the person lied. So it's better, that kind of scenario. Now, if the guy has spent on you, you won't really feel bad, because you feel fulfilled. Okay, even if he lied, though, you don't chop him money. That's it, because everybody out here, everybody wants to chop everybody. Everybody wants to chop. People are hungry out here. People are hungry. People want to chop. People want to cheat. Everybody wants to play the fast game. Everybody wants to play a fast one on anybody. So you don't have to be the food. You can't be food. Okay? You have to be the one to chop. You cannot be food. If you are food, now you go lose. Especially as a beautiful girl. If everybody keeps chopping you and you're not making money from it, you are losing. You are just food. Okay? You are just food. Because guys will always want sex, and they are so unashamed about it. They are so bold about it. They are so proud about it. So then why do women have to feel guilty because they want money? Most older men go for young girls because of sex, and most young girls date older men because of money. It is a known fact. Why do we still have to say that yellow is red and white is green, when it's something that is known, when it's something that everybody knows? Okay, this is how it goes. That's how the thing they go. You give me, I give you money. Because I feel any man that is out here wanting sex for free, guy, you need to go and make money. Because if you make money, you will know how valuable a woman is. You need to go and hustle. Leave for now, go and hustle. It's only broke guys that want to fuck a girl and feel like, why do I need to give her money? It's because you don't have the money. It's because if you have the money, a wealthy man will know that. Yes, except maybe a wealthy man that is not really exposed. Because you want something. You have to give something for it. That's life. That's how it goes. Okay? If you want something, you have to give something for it. If you want something, you have to give something for it. A woman, I don't like it when a woman feels like, okay, she's independent or she's this or that. Okay, so you can just go about having sex for free with men. The man has to do something for you. Yes, he has to do something for you, because at the end of the day, especially I'm really talking about Nigeria. In a country like Nigeria, you are the one that is losing, because men don't see sex that way. At the end of the day, you'll be called a slut. You'll be called a slut. If you're just going around having sex, okay, we just want to have sex, we are not doing anything, nothing, you will still be called a slut. You will still be, in fact, even men that are in relationship with girls, they still call, if they break up with a girl, they'll still call her a shawo. They'll still call her a slut. So what is the difference? There is no difference. All of us be waiting a shawo. Okay? Period. You know, just thinking about it, if the world is such a, good place, everybody is honest, everybody is nice and good, normally sex is not really supposed to be a thing where, a guy has to pay for. Sex is something that a man can actually survive without. It's just all these funny sayings when people come out and say sex is a man's food, this and that. I don't know if it is African men, but I know that there are some men that people can actually do without sex. You can actually do without sex, but you cannot do without money. Okay, money is needed for your survival. It's just like saying food. Like I'm talking about real food now. You cannot do without food. You cannot live without food. You cannot survive without food. So we need money to survive. Okay, we need money. A man and a woman, men and women can actually do without sex, but you cannot do without money. You actually need money to survive. So if the world is an honest place, I actually said what I said, out of this place of where people actually lie to get things from each other. Everybody wants to maximize resources. Everybody wants to use everybody. So I said that because because definitely you may not be sure of everybody. You may not be sure, because this person that is coming to you may be coming to you because of, okay, you have money or you have this. So you have to also, you can't be food, because the streets are not smiling. But in an ideal situation where both people are honest, people that really mean well for each other, money should not be a reward for sex. Orgasms should be a reward for sex. Like, if you are having sex and you did not have an orgasm, that is where you should be angry. Most lazy women actually use this to actually cover up for their laziness. Like, because a man wants to have sex with you, he has to give. If you are into hookup, if you are into prostitution and hookup, okay, that is fine. It is your business. It is a job. It is a business. So therefore, it has to be transactional. But for normal relationships, that does not go to say, okay, maybe the man can take care of his girl, take her out, do stuff for her. That's what people that, are in love do. The girl does for the guy does for the girl. That mutual benefit. There has to be mutual benefit, not a one-sided benefit. Because men and women enjoy sex together. Okay? Men and women enjoy sex together. But if the man is the only one giving money, he's the one losing at that point. This is for an ideal situation, no. Because in this Nigeria, especially in this Lagos, there is no ideal situation. Everybody wants to chop. So if you are in Lagos, this advice is not for you. If you are in Lagos, open your ear very well. This thing I'm talking about is not for you. I'm talking to people in other states. I'm talking to people that their head is still okay. Okay. So for my outside Lagos people, this is the advice I'm giving people. Okay, men enjoy sex and women also enjoy sex. Okay, so if a woman is just expecting a man to be giving her money because he's having sex with her, then I would say that she is wrong. Because a lot of women, except maybe the man told you, okay, don't worry, he will provide everything for you, and he definitely keeps to it. So a lot of women that are lazy, they just use this to just, justify their laziness. A man works hard to make 1,000 naira, 100,000 naira, 1 million naira, and all you're waiting for is that, okay, after you finish enjoying the sex, after both of you have enjoyed the sex, he will not give you money for it. It's different. If I'm selling food, I'm selling the food to you. I will not follow you to eat the food. That's why you are paying me money. But if I'm eating food and I ask you, oh, come and join me eat, come, let's eat the food together. I will not ask for money for it because I asked you. It's a consensual thing. We had an agreement. Okay, let's have sex. So we are eating this food together. We're enjoying the food together. We're having this, thing together. It will not make sense if I start to ask you for money after. I will feel it will feel somehow. But if I'm selling food, if I know that, okay, I'm selling food, okay, you want to buy food, you come to me, you buy the food and you eat it alone, you enjoy it alone, you take the nutrients, everything about that thing is going to only you. That is when, okay, you will pay money for it. So if you are into for hookups, link ups, escorts, all these things, definitely have to pay for that because that is their purpose. They sell sex. But if for normal people in a normal relationship, people that are just dating, okay, I feel it is quite wrong to demand for money on the basis of the man is having sex with you, so he must give you money for sex. Your man can give you money for something else, but if it is because, okay, we've been, some people will say, you've been fucking me, and you don't want to give me money. So then that one, you're not in a relationship, but you people are doing hook up. You are into what? Hook up. You are doing hook up. You are a hookupist. That's what you're doing. But for people that are looking to normal relationships, I feel that, it should not be a problem. Relationships should be mutual. Everything should have mutual benefits in relationships. It shouldn't be like, oh, I want to chop this person. Then, that's not a genuine relationship. Cut. Like I said earlier, men look at women as sex objects and women look at men as success objects. Yes. When a man sees a woman, he's like, oh, he fantasizes about, oh, how this woman will be in bed. That is the first thing. Like you can, I don't even think you can see a man that, he's fantasizing about a woman and he's thinking about, oh, how does she cook food? Or how does she clean the home? Or how intelligent is she? And when a woman is fantasizing about a man, she's fantasizing about a man that will buy her things, take her, travel, vacation, shop, buy things for her. Those are the things, gift her. Those are the things that women fantasize about men. A man is fantasizing about, oh, how this girl will like blow his mind and all that. And also money is a man's social currency. A man's social currency is by what he does. That's how a man has his status in the society. But a woman's status is about how beautiful she is or who she's with. And for a woman to be with a man that has, a high status in society, it has to be a man that has money. So it's a age long agenda for men to be with women that are pretty, or men to be with women that can blow their mind, and for a woman to be with a man that is financially stable. Because, for example, now if a woman is thinking of getting married to a man, she's thinking about financial stability. Women get pregnant, and for the period where a woman is pregnant, most women cannot work. Let's just be honest about it. Most women cannot work during that period. So most of the responsibility falls on the man. And especially a country like Nigeria, where the man is the provider, most women actually see men as providers, the person that will provide the money right from childhood. So it's an age-long thing. It's not something that started today. Men see women as sex objects. Oh, this guy is going to blow my mind. And if they find a woman that is doing that for them, they tend to spoil her with money. Most men, especially men that have money, for them to keep that. And then for women, it's about the money. It's about the money. Women try their possible best to entice men with their good looks, and men try their best to entice women with their money. A man can even take a man's girlfriend of 5 years. You will see a man that doesn't have so much money, and a man just, swindles, him and takes his girlfriend because he has more money than the other man. And most girlfriends will not even hesitate to leave their boyfriend because he's broke. It's something that happens every day. We see it every day. It is not news. We see it every day. So we just have to be honest with ourselves about it. Men love sex. It's not as if women do not love sex, but that is like what men have in their head most of the time. That's what you rarely see a girl that is just sitting down fantasizing about a man, although it happens. Although it happens once in a while, maybe if a girl meets a guy or maybe she sees the guy, but it's not something that happens all the time, that a woman will see a man and she's like, oh, she really wants to like fuck this guy. It happens, but it's very rare. Okay, so I met this guy. There's this guy I met. This guy is very wealthy. This guy has money and all that, but he's always so conscious about his money. He's always so conscious about him. Oh, you want me for my money. You want me for my money. But every day, this guy is always making like I know so well that he's with me because of my body. Like, in fact, someone actually linked us together, and that was his specification when he was asking the girl to link him to. He wants a girlfriend that is like this, that has this, that is this. But each time I demand for something, he's like, oh, you're after me for my money. Will I be right to say, oh, you are after me because of my body? You are with me because of my body? Some men are just plain stingy. Some men are just plain stingy. Akagom. No matter what, even if they have money, akagom. They just feel that it's not something they shouldn't spend on a woman because she's beautiful. Are you the only beautiful lady? Are you the only beautiful guy? Being with a beautiful lady is expensive. It costs money, because in today's world it is not easy. Like, do you know the things a woman has to do to look beautiful and attractive to a man? I feel even though a woman could actually look beautiful and attractive without most of the things we do today, but that's today's beauty standards, and every modern woman wants to keep. She wants to be current. She wants to dress the way the modern woman is dressing. She wants to be the way the modern woman is dressing. That also gives her, status in the society. A woman that is classy. You don't want to look, unkempt. You don't want to look tacky as a woman. So it's very expensive to maintain a level of beauty in today's world. So you cannot blame the woman. And as a man, you have to be free. You have to be a giver. That will even make the lady please you more. Since you men are all about sex, you have to please your woman sexually and financially, because a woman has to keep herself. A woman has to take care of herself. So this guy was always so, oh, you're about my money. There was a time he was even telling me, if you love me, you will not ask me for money. That is a lie. To women, love is, they put number one. Money is number one in women. But for a man, sex is when he talks about I love you, sex is number one. But when a woman says I love you, money is number one. There are some people that are different, but we're talking of the majority here. When a woman says I love you, sex is greater than every other thing. Sorry, money is greater than every other thing. When a man says I love you, sex is greater than every other thing. That's why you see in most relationships or marriages where sex was not like that good, you find the man cheating. You find a man cheating because majority of the times why a man cheats, number one reason why a man cheats on his wife is because the sex is not great. There are other reasons, but one of the reasons that we have found that is familiar in almost all cases is the sex is not great. That shows you how important sex is to a man. That shows you how important. Like, a woman will leave her husband and have sex with another man because of money, not because the sex is not good. Although there are some extra cases, but most of the time a woman will leave her husband and cheat on her husband most times because of money, if the husband doesn't have money. Or she may leave her boyfriend and go to another guy because the guy doesn't have money. Sometimes a woman even leaves a man that the sex is good just because the man doesn't have money. Like, the guy is doing her well, he's f***ing her well, giving her, like, blowing her mind, but she can leave the guy because he doesn't have money. Like, that shows you how important money is to women. A woman can literally dump her boyfriend of 5 years because he doesn't have money, even if the sex is good. A man can actually divorce his wife because the sex is not good. Sex is so important to men. So it's just how it's always been. I think there's how we are wired. For some people, you feel like how do men and women even get along? Our choices, the things we like are so different. Like, how do men and women even understand each other? We are so different. And you find men complain, like, if a man doesn't give money, like, women detest those kind of men. Like, women detest those kind of men. In fact, sometimes if a woman turns down a man, you find the man, that really hurts his ego. If a man was in a relationship with a woman and he was not able to have sex with her, in fact, his fellow men will even insult him. His fellow men will tell him that he's less. Guy, sharp. So chop that girl. The same thing if a girl is with a guy and she loses out, she doesn't like get money from the guy. The same thing. So I try to even understand, how do men and women get along with each other? It's now as if men are from like Jupiter and women are from Mars, like two completely different worlds. So how do we make things work? How do we live in harmony? How do we live in peace? Because it's crazy. It's crazy. There are some men that will not date a woman because she doesn't have a particular body shape or she doesn't have a particular body type. And there are some women that cannot date a man because he doesn't have money or he doesn't have a stable income, or they cannot see both of them, like, how would the future be? It's really crazy. It's really crazy. So, this thing is as long as life. Human beings have definitely evolved, but there's things that has always been. Wealthy men go for younger girls. They offer protection, they offer money, and in turn these women offer their beauty, their youth, their charm and everything to these men. That's just normal. Everybody gets what they want in the end. Everybody is happy. Everybody gets what they want. Nobody is crying in a corner. Nobody feels cheated. Okay. Social researchers have called it social exchange theory. It's a social exchange theory. Every day, thousands of exchanges go on in life. People exchange money for goods and services. People exchange affection. People exchange companionship. People exchange different things on a different, like, every single day. Money changes hands. People buy things. And it's a normal thing. Even in friendship, I give you my affection, I give you my time, I give you my companionship. We go out together. You do same for me. That is an exchange. That is an exchange. And there's nothing bad about it. So why does it like ring a bell when it's something that has to do with men and women? In business, there is exchange. You pay me, I work for you, or I work for you at the end of this particular time. You pay me, you give my paycheck. That is an exchange. In marriage, okay, the man provides security, he provides money, he provides a good roof. The woman brings babies, warmth to the family, takes care of the home, gives the man a nice home to come back to after working. That's exchange. Everybody is happy. Everybody gets what they want. The same thing with man and woman relationship. The woman gives the man sweet sex, nice sex. They both have sex. And then the man provides for the woman. That's a nice exchange. It's something that has been happening. It's something that has been happening from as long as Adam and Eve. Adam provides. Eve bears children. Like, Eve is there for the man. God even made Eve for the man. So, this thing is not something that started today, that we have to start making a lot of fuss about it. Men even start complaining. I know dynamics have actually changed, maybe because of the economy today. Like, most men do not have money. Most women are now having to do a lot of stuff and make money. So maybe this is what is making some men to feel like, okay, they do not need to, they don't need to step up. They don't need to provide for the woman just because they are having sex with the woman or just because they are dating this woman. But then most men will not marry an older woman or a woman that they feel has nothing to offer them. Most men will not go for, a normal woman, a plain Jane. No, they won't, because they know what they are after. So if you go for what you want, if you fuck around, you will know how. You will see. If you play around, you are going to learn. So if you're going for someone of a particular status, you need to know what is involved. There's no need crying. There's no need being childish, because I feel like it is childish. And a mature adult should know that this is how it goes. This is how it has always been. The man is the provider. The man is so as long as you people are together, as long as you people are doing things together, you have to provide. You have to give her money. That love for money is innate in women, the same way men have this love and urge for sex, because it boosts your ego. It boosts your ego. Why do men go on to marry 5 wives, 6 wives? It boosts their ego, and they have this responsibility to take care of it. Okay, do you imagine like a man is having an affair with different girls, and you feel like, oh, because they're also enjoying the sex, so he should not take care of them? No, now. No. It's all about understanding. At the end of the day, it's all about understanding. When two people are mature and they know, okay, this is how it goes. It's just like now in a marriage, you say the man is the head of the home. That's how it is. That's how it has always been. That's how it has always been in marriage. So if you now come and start saying, oh, it's not like that, it's not, you are just beating about the bush. You know how it is, but you just want to like just create problems where there are none. And to me, I feel like, Oga, if we are doing this together, you have to provide for me. That's it. That's how it is. And I implore most women to, get in touch with their feminine side. Allow a man to take care of you. Yes, that's his role. That's what he's supposed to do. As a woman, as a girl, allow a man take care of you. You are a fine girl. For example, as a girl, you know how much you spend on yourself. You know how much you do for yourself. So allow a man to take care of you. You are not the first girl. You are not the last man. You are not the first man. That's how they've been doing it. If you read stories of the past kingdoms, kings and everything, that is how it's always done. Okay? So all these things, all these things also count as to why men love sex and women love money. Yes. So most of the time, I think now that a lot of women are making money, it doesn't really count who is bringing money to the relationship, whether it's the man or it's the woman. Like I said, understanding is very, very important. Understanding really matters. So most times in most relationship dynamics, if both of them are working, both of them are having money, so it's equal. Because these days now, women have the opportunities. Women are beginning to have opportunity to work. So if both of them can work and bring money, it doesn't matter. But if not, if we like when it comes to traditional women, most men want traditional women. Most Nigerian men do not want feminists. So if you know you are going for a traditional woman, that means you should be ready to take full responsibility of her finances. Be ready to take full responsibility of the financial status of that woman, because she's doing her best to play her traditional role. So you also play your traditional role. People that love to say money cannot buy love are just fooling themselves. People that protest, oh, money cannot buy love, love should not be because of money, are just fooling themselves, because you are trying to shy away from the truth. Money is powerful, Money makes things happen. If you were a woman, wouldn't you like money? Money is powerful. Money can make things happen. Money brings action. Money gives you that status. Money makes you powerful. Okay, so women loving money is because most times, normally on their own, women face a lot of oppression. Women face a lot. In fact, sometimes money is not even enough for some women, because even with your money as a woman, you will still be looked down on if you're not with a man that has money. You get? So women actually going for men that have money, it's for a reason, because that social status that it gives you when you're with a man that has money is different from when you're with a man that does not have money. Okay, so some people say, I saw somewhere that it says 75%, and they like to bring it to Nigerian girls. 75% of Nigerian girls, they will not date a man that does not have money. And then that's good. We need to be real here. We need to say the truth. Will you want your sister to date a guy that doesn't have money? Will you prefer that your sister dates a guy? Even we see it on all these Nollywood movies, the parents will not even allow their daughter to be with a guy that does not have money, to marry a guy that does not have money. Would you allow your sister to date a guy that doesn't have money? Would you? I know when it comes to men getting married, the parents do not look at sexual aspect and all that. That's not really like that. They don't really look at all that, but still, most people want to marry a girl that is young, beautiful. At least those are the two main things. Young, beautiful. Is she fertile? And so there's a standard for women. For a man to love a woman, there is definitely a standard. It's very rare to find a man that would just love you, like love you for you. It is very rare. The same thing goes for women that loves money. It is very rare. So we will just be fooling ourselves. We have the romantics. We have the romantics that be like, no, love is this and that. They'll start reading poem for you. Please do not allow anybody to deceive you. Do not allow anybody to fool you. Because there are people out here, you are as cold as it may sound cold. I know it may sound cold, child. Like some of you may even say, I'm a wicked person, I'm this and that, I'm a gold digger and all. It may sound cold, but it's all about transaction. Life is all about transaction. Life is all about exchange. You cannot get what you want, and the other person doesn't get what they want, and you feel they will be happy. No, we can that cannot work. Everybody has to be satisfied. That's what we call mutual benefits. Everybody has to benefit. That's what makes, people happy in a relationship. If people are dating, you have to be doing something for me. I have to be doing something for you. Same thing goes for marriage. Same thing goes for anything, even friendship. If one side is not benefiting, the other side will leave. If I'm not benefiting, I will leave. If you're not benefiting, you will leave. That's how it works. That's how it goes. So that's how it goes. Men love sex. Women love money, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Please don't drag me too much, please. I'm a young girl. I'm a baby. Don't drag me too much. In fact, you cannot even drag me. You see as I balance full everywhere. You cannot even drag me. So let me know what you guys think. Let's make this a discussion. What do you guys think? Do you feel it is valid? Do you feel it is valid that women want money and men want sex? Like, is it good for us to have that transaction? What do you think? Does it affect your moral values? Would you cuss a girl out because she wants money in return for sex? Let me know what you think in the comments, okay? Let's engage. Please tag us. If you're going to share this video, tag us. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at Rated18 Podcast. Share this video. Let's keep the conversation going, because this is a very serious matter. It's an age-long, debate. People talk about it a lot. So let's know what you think about it. Follow us on all our social media platforms so you can stay updated when we post a video. I still remain your beautiful host, King Chick, aka Big Baby, and I'm signing out.